Alonso.
And I'm Oklahoma Ward, the director of Crawl or Die, and this is the lead actor of Crawl or Die.
And you're watching Tony Has 9 Fingers.
What is going on, people? Day number 23 of 31 Days, half October. For those of you who don't know what this is my series, my 31 Days of Halloween, 31 Days of Horror, whatever you want to call it. Some people are doing it, so check out the description for everybody else who's doing this. Pretty much it's 31 horror movie reviews in 31 days. I'm doing a little bit different than most. I'm doing them more indie titles, and I'm doing them in alphabetical order. So today, because there's some letters that I didn't have a movie for, like indie style, I guess you want to call it, I did 2 with the letter R, 2 with the letter T, but today the letter is V, and the movie I'm reviewing, if you couldn't tell by the title, is the movie Venom. And it's not, the movie that's coming out with Tom Hardy, but it's a 2005 movie called Venom. Venom was directed by Jim Gillespie. It was written by Flint, Dille, or Dille, again, horrible with names, so I probably destroyed that. Also written by Zuur, Platten. It stars Agnes, Bruckner, Jonathan Jackson, Meagan Good, among many others. So pretty much what this movie delves in is like voodoo-ish, I guess you want to call it, or like spiritual, I guess would be the better term for it. Anyway, pretty much it revolves around this guy Ray, who gets inhabited by these 13 evils because he did a good thing. A woman, she buried, there's a suitcase with all this evil presence, evilness around it, and this woman unburies it, takes the suitcase, gets into an accident, and a few bystanders come and try to help her. Well, the problem is this guy Ray, who's usually a genuine, nice guy kind of deal, he ends up trying to save this lady. The suitcase opens up. Whatever happens, it inhabits him. He dies, but he comes back as this evil, person, I guess you want to call it, possessed with all these 13 evils, with all this stuff. So pretty much now he's after all these people or the spirit, or whatever you want to call it, is now after all these people that, was around at that given point. And pretty much Meagan Good's character, the woman, was her, I believe it was like her great grandmother or something along those lines. And again, it has to do with spiritualness and curses and magic and all this stuff. Well, the house that they're staying in kind of has that voodoo banishing cream, or banishing cream, I don't even know what I'm going at. Anyway, the house that they're in, supposedly this presence cannot come in, so the only way is for him to get them out. That's what I'm going to leave it at, because there are some really cool kills. There's really cool ways of him getting these people out to him and trying to, pretty much attack them and take whatever presence they are, because again, it's more of a presence and an evil force than anything else. I guess you could call it a possession kind of deal. But if you're into, the spiritual world, if you're into the voodoo kind of stuff, if you're into the spirits, this movie is definitely for you. Again, he comes back to life as this like superhuman kind of deal, and now they're trying to find ways of 1, surviving, 2, getting rid of this guy, and 3, kind of just getting the hell out of there. So I must say, for what it was, I remember getting this movie like at a local video store, never hearing it before. On IMDb, it's got a 4.7, but to tell you the truth, this movie is not that bad at all. I definitely enjoyed it. It had, enough to keep you into it. The storyline was pretty cool, and like I said, some of the death scenes and the way this guy got him was really cool. So I say, if you haven't already, check out Venom, which I'll leave the trailer for it in the description, and I'll also leave the link to where you can purchase it in the description, as well as everybody else who's doing this 31 Days of Horror or 31 Days of Halloween or whatever you want to call it. Also, I'm going to leave my other social media links where I have an Instagram where I show off the movies behind me. I got a Twitter, I got a Facebook fan page, Horror Mino, Stardust app, Snapchat. I mean, I got the work. So I'll leave all the links to everything that I'm talking about in the description. Also, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I mean, I'm going for 1,000 subscribers by the end of this month, which doesn't look like it's going to happen. But if you enjoyed this review, if you check out all my other reviews and enjoy them, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to know when I do upload more stuff, hit that little bell button. I actually have a movie to review, which isn't horror. I'm going to do that right after this. Well, actually, I'm going to watch it first, and then I'll review it. But that's going to be in its own separate thing. It's not going to be 31 days half October. So, again, hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully it's kind of, my reviews are pushing you towards movies you never heard of before or never would have thought of checking out. And again, check out the description for everything I'm talking about. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys. If you found the review you just watched enlightening and you want more of them, go ahead, hit that subscribe button in the corner, and check out all the other reviews I have, such as Horror Pack reviews and Netflix and Chiller. If you want to check out all the other things I have, go ahead and check out my Instagram, where I show off the movies I have behind me. Or check out my Twitter, where I post all my videos and more. If you want to do that, go ahead, hit those buttons, and until next time, I'll see you.